What's going on, guys? Crypto Poppy here. Hit that like, hit that subscribe on the way in. I appreciate you. Welcome to the channel. We're back. A little more chill today. Man, yesterday was a special day. And I mean, if you saw the video, then you know that it was special in so many different ways. I really didn't I didn't wake up with the expectation that that was going to happen. It's just everything aligned for February 8th to essentially be what I think is the most important day in the history of Bitcoin. No, I'm not exaggerating. No, I'm probably not going to say that again, maybe for a month or so. But I honestly think that there have been a few moments in Bitcoin's history that have sort of just completely put it on the planet, and yesterday was one of those really big days. All right, so to kind of show you what I think some of the other big days have been, and to look a little bit back at the history of Bitcoin, I want to show you why I think this is one of the biggest days that we've seen. You've heard me talk about Michael Saylor on and on again. I'll probably keep talking about him. At the end of the day, he's like the crypto messiah. He's leading us to, $1 million Bitcoin someday. So I'm not going to stop talking about him. So Michael Saylor bought his first, or MicroStrategy, his business, bought his first crypto on August 10th. Then he bought some more in September. And since Michael Saylor's bought 1.5 billion at this point, he had bought maybe 300 million or maybe half a million, 500 million. But anyhow, since he kind of did his thing and bought his crypto, and PayPal announced that it was adopting crypto, which I think were the two previous big days in Bitcoin's history, you can see that we've never really seen, not never really, we have never seen these prices again, especially when PayPal bought. That was it. It was all nothing but moon. From that moment on, so that was in October. Man, it feels like that was yesterday. But from that moment on, I mean, it's been nothing but moon. And and so we get to January 29th, where Elon Musk's puts Bitcoin essentially on his Twitter. A lot of people were wondering what that was about because he didn't really comment too much further on it, just put Bitcoin on his Twitter. And Bitcoin just skyrocketed that day. That was an hourly candle that happened in. But Bitcoin actually came right down. And I think people were expecting, first of all, if that doesn't tell you that there's some pent up buying power, then I don't know what does. But with it coming right back down, I think there was a little bit of, oh, Elon Musk is going to announce today that, Tesla buys Bitcoin, which was like what everybody's been waiting for. He doesn't do that. And really quickly it comes crashing down. And the bears step in and make people nervous. Panic sets in. And we went right back down to the prices we were at before the Elon Musk. But for me, that was just a prelude of what was inevitable, and what was shortly to come. And as you know now, February 8th, Elon officially announces that Tesla bought Bitcoin, $1.5 billion, and moon. Nothing but moon. Why do I bring this up? Because I think it's actually, here's what I think about what's going on right now. I This is very different. When you see the price go up and come right back down, I mean that's some serious indecision, and it's very difficult at that point to know what's going to happen with Bitcoin. I can tell you that a lot of people, when it came right back down to the prices it was at, a lot of people said we're going to 27K. That was the foregone conclusion people were talking about. So, anyways, they were wrong, and we went up without any announcements. We continued to go up, and then Elon made his announcement, and then we mooned. And so why I'm really bullish right now on what's going to transpire over the next little while is because this this You know, when Bitcoin makes a massive run like that and it starts to do this and it doesn't come right back down, that's pretty bullish. Not only that, but I know many of you aren't traders and don't really understand these charts, but you know what I'm seeing in this chart is what's called a bullish flag. And I'm telling you, Bitcoin has done this time and time again in this bull market. I know a lot of you just got here, but I'm going to show you. Bitcoin is classic for in the bull market. This was a ugly, almost a broken down. This actually broke down this bullish flag, and we still mooned. And here's a better formed bullish flag where essentially we got a big flagpole that comes up. So let me draw this for you. So you got a big flagpole comes up, creates a flag here, and that is usually very bullish, and that means we're going up. All right. So I can honestly tell you that I'm not making like I'm not just coming up with this now. This entire market, I've been looking at these bullish flags that keep forming. Every time Bitcoin makes a massive run up, it consolidates. At times it even breaks down a bit, and then boom, off to the races we go. I can show you this. I can show you a ton of bullish flags that Bitcoin has basically done just in the last 6 months. So, I mean, look, guys, this is starting to look like a bullish flag to me. I think the news, combined with the news that we got yesterday, being so big, and for me, bigger than Michael Saylor, bigger than PayPal. This is the biggest news we've ever heard. I think that it makes a lot of sense that we're making a bullish flag right now, that we've had a massive run up, that we stayed up there. All we're doing is consolidating right now. And I expect another leg up. I expect another leg up. You know, we may come down and basically retest this channel, the 44,500, which is, you know, we there's another bullish flag there, by the way. First run up, did a bullish flag, bursted up again, another bullish flag. All right, so don't assume that we're going straight up. We could easily continue to consolidate here for a while. We could come back, retest this channel. The big thing is going to be what happens at 50K. All right, so I put that blue line up there, the 50K line. I think 50K is just a really big round number that markets love, and I think that's where we can anticipate some volatility. So I don't know that we're gonna get through 50K just boom like that. I think we can expect some market volatility. Again, don't want to get too technical, but you can actually draw a target based on the pattern that we're seeing. And if this bullish flag breaks, the target is 50K, which is crazy. So there's a lot of confluence with the bullish flag target, the big round number. For me, that's the number I'm looking at. And I'm going to go a little bit, out of my comfort zone and tell you a little bit of my prediction, because I'm only right 51% of the time. I'm always right. So just keep that in mind. Don't take this as financial advice. Don't do anything that don't make any trades based on anything I'm saying, because I could easily shut this video off and see something different play out in the charts. So you don't in trading, you don't just make a prediction and close your eyes and let it go. You've got to continue to assess the market, the environment, and see what's happening. All right, so here's the deal. I think we might hang out here for a bit. We may retest 44.5. I don't anticipate we're gonna go back down below that support line, and then we're gonna go 50K. We're gonna take a stab at it. Don't see us crossing it the first time. I'll be shocked and ecstatic if we burst through 50K. I think 50K is gonna give us a bit of trouble, little bit more consolidation, and I legit think that when we cross 50K, okay, it's not gonna be straightforward and easy, but when we cross 50K, we are going to see 60K. You're not even going to blink, and we're going to be at 60K. And one of the things, if you've been here from when Bitcoin was $3,000. All right, one of the most shocking things for me is that this this um this daily candle, this is insane, guys. This daily candle went up $9,200, I believe was the exact amount. $9,200 in one day. That is absolutely insane because when we were at 10K Bitcoin, the thought of doubling Bitcoin and the thought of a 10K increase, you knew it was going to be a journey. Like you just knew it wasn't going to happen overnight. And now we're talking about 10K increases, and I think this is just a start. Like when we're trading above $100,000, guys, 10K is gonna essentially be consolidation. It's gonna be it's gonna be a normal occurrence, 10K up and 10K down. And so I don't know. For me, reflecting on where we've come from, it's insane that we're getting candles that are 10 days, 10K, and they're only gonna get bigger with time. All right, so that's where I think Bitcoin's going. Again, please don't take that as financial advice. I'm just doing my thing here, and uh, I'm riding this. I'm enjoying this. All right, from an ETH perspective, guys, we hit an all-time high again while I was sleeping. What's up with this, man? This is China, right? They keep doing this. They keep pumping and dumping while I'm sleeping. Can't stand this. I'm gonna have to stop sleeping. But anyway, big ETH went up, hit a new all-time high, 1,800, and then smack. And that's a strong candle down. Like that shows you there's some selling power up there. So what does that tell me? That tells me that we're gonna take another stab at that 1,800. I think it's probably gonna happen fairly soon. I also think, because you guys know I'm a fan of these W's by now, I also think it's going to happen soon, and I think we're going to have ourselves a nice little W up to 1,800. Okay, can't tell you when. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after, but we'll probably take another stab at 1,800. If we cross 1,800 and we stay above, this is critical, guys. If we stay above 1,800, that is bullish. That is seriously bullish. And if we get there, it's a lot of ifs here, okay? If we get there, our technical target is going to be, with a breakdown of that, with a breakup of that W is 1954. I'm going to tell you that I think we're going to 2K. I think we're going to 2K really, really soon. I don't think ETH has any business being at 1,800. I mean, this thing is so undervalued. I know. I told some of my friends here, they're my witnesses, that, at 500, 600 ETH, in fact, I was telling them all buy ETH, don't even buy Bitcoin, because it's like the upside that ETH had at the time over Bitcoin. And that's held true. I mean, ETH is just absolutely exploded, and it's going to continue to do so. ETH is going to go up to 3,000 before we even know it. I think we're going to be at 2,000 really soon, and 2 to 3K won't be that much effort. I know. I'm just really bullish on what's going on right now, and I think we got the biggest news in the history of Bitcoin. So, what I'm looking at is, again, I'm gonna go out on limb. Please don't do anything based on what I'm saying. But for me, this move right here, the real Elon Musk pump, which happened yesterday, I would be absolutely shocked if we actually ever see these numbers again. 39K. I know. And yes, Bitcoin can retrace 40, 50%, like I said. But man, yesterday was so big to me that it's as big as all of the other big days that I showed you, and we haven't seen those prices again. And so, for me, I think everything just changed yesterday, and I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised if we get down there again. So, have a plan. Look, if you're looking to buy, wait for the dips. The next dip I'd be looking at is 44,500 down to 43,000. There's going to be some natural support there. I think that'd be a good time to buy. Again, not financial advice. Do your own thing. Do your own research. But if you're looking to get in, that's probably where I'd be looking to stash some more Satoshis. Okay. And again, watch out for that 50K. Okay, that's my analysis of what's going on today. I really enjoy these consolidation days. Trust me, I enjoy the all-time highs more. I enjoy celebrating, drinking at 9:30 in the morning with you. There's nothing better than that. Okay, there's nothing better than that. There are a few things that are better than that. And so, but consolidation's good. Consolidation's good. I'll tell you why consolidation's good. So this index is an index that I've been looking at for years now, and this is called the Crypto Fear and Greed Index, and it basically measures market sentiment. And what it is certainly pretty accurate at is when we start to get above 90, which is the sort of the extreme greed classification of this visualization. Almost every time we tend to come back and correct a little bit. So you can see here, and it doesn't necessarily mean it's a major correction, but yesterday we hit 95, today we're at 92. I mean, if you look at the number, there hasn't been many times where we were at 95. There was a previous day that I saw, December 31st, where we hit 95. There haven't been that many days that we hit 95. So keep that in mind, right? Like right now the market is so bullish and everybody's just trying to get in, and when things consolidate, right? So when this happens in the charts, what I really like about that is that it gives an opportunity for these indexes that everybody's looking at, right? In a way, these indexes can become a self-fulfilling prophecy, because if everybody's looking at this and everybody knows when we hit 95, you sell, well then that's a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? So keep in mind, we're really high. Having said that, we've had the biggest news in the history of Bitcoin. How could we not be in extreme greed right now? And I just think this news is so big that, again, I think we're going to take a stab at 50K, and we're going to surpass 50K before we know it. And 60, 75K is like, oh man, guys, we're going to be talking about that pretty soon. All right. Okay. So the only big piece of news today is not even news, to be honest, but it's sort of just, it's more of keeping the conversation going about what happened yesterday and Tesla buying Bitcoin. So an RBC analyst today essentially talked about and made a pretty thorough case for why Apple should be next to invest in crypto. It makes a lot of sense, right? Like Apple's got the wallet, they've got obviously, they want to be the leaders in payment. They certainly have the user base. So there's a big case to be made for why Apple, with all the cash, I also have a ton of cash to invest. There's a big case for why Apple could certainly invest what would be pretty irrelevant, what they would need to do to get into crypto and start transacting with Apple Pay with crypto. I think the investment, like the risk reward for them, is probably really positive. So, why I say it's not really news is because it's an RBC analyst that's making the case for it. It's a very thorough case. I'm not going to deny that. I think the case that he makes sense. But guys, I'll be excited when Tim Cook says I'm buying crypto. All right, not when an RBC analyst says Apple should buy crypto. So keep that in mind. So a lot of YouTubers today, I noticed, like all of their titles are Apple's buying crypto. Come on, guys. Really? No. There's nothing that says Apple's buying crypto other than some RBC analysts saying they should. And that's cool. Maybe they should. I think they should. But there's a big difference between that and saying Apple's buying crypto. Okay? If Apple's buying crypto, you can expect another leg up. Just like that. In fact, that might be an even bigger leg up. Because right now Tesla's a little bit insignificant in the payment space. I think Apple buying, Bitcoin, another big leg up. So we'll see. All right. I think at the end of the day, what I really feel is that this MicroStrategy conference that he had, that I've been talking about, Elon Musk following up with I'm buying, or Tesla's buying Bitcoin. I just think this is we are going to enter the new wave of sort of massive investment coming into the space, and many companies looking at Tesla as a role model, saying if Tesla can do this, then why aren't we doing this, right? Okay, that's sort of my Bitcoin ETH uh, market analysis. Looking at DeFi, my gosh, DeFi. Like, let's refresh this for a second. I was looking at these DeFi coins today, and they just don't stop going up. It's getting it's getting to crazy territories, and we've got some massive gainers like Venus up 300% in the last 7 days. Deck up 266%, Fusion 207. Oh my gosh, like that, can you go wrong in DeFi? Polkastar is a massive DeFi coin. I mean, up 77%. Uma's one that I've had my eye on that I haven't touched yet. I have Aave, really happy with Aave. It's nothing but gone up. It's been consolidating lately, but Maker's a really good coin. So anyway, guys, I don't know. People are asking me like, what coins should I invest in? Honestly, just look at some of these DeFi coins. Don't go too low cap. I'm not a big fan of that. So try to look at sort of what the top rated, maybe the top 20 coins are. Chainlink's number one. I own lots of Chainlink. Big fan of it. Um, Uniswap. Uniswap I let go. So I bought it at $5. I think I sold it at $8 or $9, something like that. And I've never been able to get it back. That's happened to me so many times. Uh, with some of these coins, right? You cash in your profits, and all they do is just continue to go up. So, again, like I told you all, right? When I cash my profits in, I'm cashing them in against Bitcoin. So it doesn't hurt me because I got more Bitcoin. I got more Bitcoin than I did before I bought that coin. And that's all I care about. Continuing to put to stash my Bitcoins. All right. At some point, I will definitely do a more thorough analysis on altcoins. Probably pick, my top five that are in my portfolio and give you a little bit of reasons why I'm invested in those altcoins. But I don't stick with altcoins forever. Again, I use them to accumulate more Bitcoin. So that is what it is. All right. So one last thing I want to talk to you guys about. Okay, look, many of you are friends, family, people that I know, people that are close to me that are just getting into crypto. And look, my biggest regret now, in hindsight, is that I was sort of sitting on information that told me that when Bitcoin was 10K, 8K, I've never been so certain of something in my life. I mean, I've never been so certain of it. And I really struggled with telling people about this. Um, so, other than my really close family and friends who are absolutely sick and tired of hearing about crypto from me, which by the way, with them, I'm happy that I kind of, some of you, I literally had to like grab you, take your wallet, and put Bitcoin in your wallet to make sure that you were invested. And I'm so happy that like we're all enjoying this run up together. Like that's really what matters to me is that we all enjoy this together. Because man, when times are good, you want to share this with people. You don't want to be doing this on your own. Um, so my biggest regret is not having just told the world how I felt, and really, really, really told people how I felt. And the biggest reason why I didn't want to is because I didn't want to influence you, okay, family, friend, people that I know, to make the wrong decision. And nothing in life is certain. So, I make an investment as certain as I was, I'm willing to put my money and I'm willing to lose it. Okay? And everybody's situation is different and everybody can put in a different amount that they're willing to lose. And I was always worried that somebody put in more into crypto than they're willing to lose, and then China bans crypto and boom, everything comes crashing down and they don't have a 5-year outlook. They're, looking to make a quick buck and they get wrecked because of me. I don't like that. I don't want that. So I've been thinking a lot about what I want this community to be. And at the end of the day, this community is going to be whatever you want to make this community. But at least for now, because there's so many of you that are getting in now that are newbies to crypto, they're just getting in, we are going to practice responsible trading and investing. I'm not even going to get that much into trading, okay? Not now, anyways. I will. I'll show you some trades. I'll show you my good ones. I'll show you my bad ones, okay? That's one thing about me. I'm not going to show you $1 million trade like these YouTube mooners who basically, it's like that friend, right? You know that friend that goes to the casino, right? And he comes back from the casino and goes, dude, I made $1,000 today at the casino. That was awesome, man. Look, oh yeah, I played this hand and it just hit $1,000. In the back of your mind, right? You've been to the casino 10 times with that same friend, and you've seen that friend, right? Put money in and lose money and lose money and lose money, and they hit it big, and then they're like, "Hey, there we go. I made $1,000," and you wonder, how much did you put in? How much did you actually lose before you made that thousand? Guys, that's what happens in the crypto YouTube world. What these guys are showing you, when they're showing you $1 million trade, you really got to question how many millions did they lose before they made that million? Because their ultimate goal at the end of the day is to bring in subscribers. And so they're not going to show you their losses, all right? Some of them do. So I do respect some of them. They're not all bad, but the majority of them are just moon boys, okay? And I know I've joked around a little bit about that, but this channel is not Moonboy channel, okay? This channel is about practicing responsible investment and trading so that I can help you crush this market. All right? That's the idea behind this. I am not going to trade for you. I am not going to tell you buy Bitcoin today, buy Bitcoin tomorrow. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to tell you, and I'm hoping to inform you. I want to teach you how to fish so you can fish for yourself. Again, I'm right 51% of the time, all the time. So if you always listen to, if you always listen to me, you're still only going to be right 51% of the time. So please don't listen to a YouTuber as if though they have the secret sauce, because nobody does. A lot of us get wrecked at times. We make money at times, and just be careful. So I really want this community to be very responsible. Okay, couple things I heard over the last days, the last couple days from you that I don't like hearing is, I hate it. Somebody told me that before they watched my video, someone very close to me, that before they watched my video, they sold all of their Bitcoin. Listen, they sold everything right before the Elon Musk pump. They sold absolutely everything they had because the analysis said Bitcoin's going down. And there were a lot of moon boys saying Bitcoin's going to 27K. So I get it. People are talking about it. Fear sets in. Guys, the first mistake is don't ever trade with your whole stash. Just don't. Don't ever do that. And I'm not telling you because I'm telling you something that I haven't done. Okay? Now let's be a little bit honest here. Again, some of my closest friends who've been following me on my private group where I've been posting my trades, you guys know that 4 times, I think it was 4 times this market, I saw analysis telling me that Bitcoin was coming down hard. I sold everything. Went to USDT. If you don't know what that is, it's still a crypto, but it's tethered to the US dollar. So it's a way to basically move into a coin that is stable, watch it drop, and then you buy back much cheaper. There's a lot of money to be had, but I can tell you, I was right twice and I was wrong twice. At the end of the day, I don't know. Maybe I'm breaking even on that. I've never been really, really, really happy with that decision. So don't do it. Don't trade with your entire stash. I mean, for many of you who are just investing now, first time investors, like invest. Okay, put your money in your wallet where it belongs. Keep your money, keep your Bitcoin in your wallet. Let it chill, let it go up. If it goes down, don't worry about it. Accumulate more, buy the dip. Trust me, you'll be so much happier if your goal is to just accumulate more Bitcoin. All right, so I heard that story and that crushed me because I would never advise anybody here to take their entire stash and sell everything in the hope that things come down, okay? Especially in a bull market, right? We've been in a bull market for 6 months. We're moving. This is not the time to fight the trend. The trend says up. You don't short right now, by selling everything that you own, okay? So I'm telling you stuff I've done that hasn't worked out for me that I won't do again. I won't make a mistake a few times. That's it. I've been burned enough. I'm not going to make that same mistake again. All right. Another thing is I belong to another community. In particular, I'm not going to talk about who, but a trader that I think is actually one of the best traders that that I've gotten to know in the crypto space, and that community, that entire community, was shorting Bitcoin when the Elon Musk news happened, and of course you've got lots of irresponsible shorters that either sell their entire stash hoping to buy cheaper because some trader said Bitcoin's going down. And then others who are basically trading with zero stop loss. So they're shorting Bitcoin on high margin leverage with no stop loss. Guys, it was upsetting to be part of that community and see what happened when everybody got wrecked. Trust me, there were people crying, there were people not happy, there were people blaming the trader. The trader had to come out and make, a public apology. I'm sorry that I influenced everybody to sell. Um, Come on, guys. Like, trade responsibly. That's all I can say is invest. Focus on your investments. If you want to trade, don't even go to the margin stuff yet, the high leverage stuff. I'm not going anywhere near that on this channel. At some point, maybe we'll do a little bit of responsible margin trading, which I think can be done. But we're not going to do that until we're all really, really good as traders. Okay, that's my promise to you. Okay, so that's my talk for the day. Again, I'm going to work on some tutorials and hope to get those out soon. I know many of you are just starting to buy your first crypto, so I'm going to try and do that really, really soon. I'm going to have some sleepless nights just for you guys, okay? Just so I can get some content out for you. Now, one of the benefits of a small community, which we are today, I consider this my family and friends. I don't even know if I have a single subscriber that I actually haven't personally met. So it's going to be interesting when I actually get subscribers who I don't know. But anyway, because we're still small, here's what I want to do. Okay, I want the first person to comment down below and tell me what I want you to tell me. Who's Goldilocks? That's what I want. That's what I want to know. Who is Goldilocks? If you can tell me who Goldilocks is, you get $100 deposited into your Bitcoin address. All you got to do is comment, tell me who Goldilocks is, put your wallet there, and I will deposit some Bitcoin for you. Okay? And we'll see. Let's make this fun. All right? Thank you for tuning in today. Again, let's get some more content out. I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. Checking out. Peace.